Hello everyone, this is Emu, and today we will be reviewing One Piece chapter 1042, Winners Shouldn't Need Any Excuses. This is one hell of a chapter, one of the best in Onigashima, and has a beautifully choreographically fight, and also this chapter proves me wrong, that Kaido turns out that he has future sight. And I look like a total idiot. But firstly, before reviewing this chapter, I just wanted to say I released an AMV unrelated to One Piece and anything, but on Naruto, as I have just finished watching the series. So I released this AMV, and in the end of the AMV, if you want to see my One Piece AMVs that I did before starting this channel, there will be a link to my latest One Piece AMV at the end of the video. So if you could support it, I would be very grateful. And back to the review. Firstly, in the cover page, we see Pudding after punching Yonji and Niji, that they are transferring Yonji and Niji to Whole Cake Island so that they could be put in the prison library, or I don't remember what it's called, but it was like a prison library. And we see Brule, and Oven is the one who's going to transport them to the prison. The chapter starts where we see Drake stabbing the CP0 member from behind. However, the CP0 member uses Sorrow and then finger pistols Drake and one-shotting him. Then we see a shot of the Flower Capital citizens preparing the lanterns and setting them up to the sky, and they should in theory be able to see Onigashima, or maybe Momo has moved Onigashima a bit far off now, but I'm not sure. Then we cut right back to where we left in Luffy vs Kaido, where Luffy was in Snake Man doing his Hydra move, punching the hell out of Kaido with Conqueror's Haki Infusion, left, right and center. And it appears that Luffy is dominating the fight as we see. Then we see that Kaido is starting to figure out what is Luffy doing with Snake Man, that he's altering the trajectory at whim, and he said that rubber shouldn't be able to do this, just like what the Flamingo says. And he's like drunk shouting and like saying, "Knock it off, I told you it hurts," and he says, "You're a bitch," and he's like a drunk. And then you turn the page and it's Kaido's flirty drunk. Only in One Piece that the strongest man in the world does a face like this. It's like we're witnessing one of the best fights for our main character in the series being built up for around 400 chapters or more, and you turn the page and see this thing. Only in One Piece will you see this stuff. That's why One Piece is the best manga that has ever existed. Peak fiction. And then Kaido tells Luffy that, "I hope you don't think you're the only one who can see the future." And when I first read this, I was my mouth was open from the surprise that Kaido actually has future sight, and he didn't even bother to use it in all of the other fights. I don't know, because he deemed them unworthy, and he had no use for them, or does Katakuri just spam future sight all the time? But he dodges all of Snake Man's attacks and turns into a dragon in an instant and catches up to Snake Man and bites Luffy and swallows him. Then he flies really high in the sky then Boro breathes Luffy into Onigashima, literally piercing a hole from the rooftop through down. Then Luffy turns from Snake Man into Boundo Man, which I didn't know he could do this, but I didn't know if he like put more air into his muscles so that he could be more buff. And he then flies up again to Kaido and uses Gomu Gomu no Supreme Conga Gun, a Conga gun infused with Conker's Haki coating. All the time I was refusing the fact that Luffy will use a Gear 5 or Awakening, because we haven't seen like Boundo Man used with Conker's Haki infusion, because Boundo Man alone is very strong, like very very strong. So add on it Conker's Haki, it would be mad powerful. And I wasn't wrong, it was really powerful. But after reading this chapter, yeah, Luffy might need actually a gear 5 to beat Kaido. And then Kaido disappears, then uses a roaring thunder Bago, and Luffy was almost knocked out of Gear 4, but he held the steam into his mouth for one more attack. And Kaido actually turns into a homicidal drunk phase. And in this drunk phase, I don't know if he turned like Rob Lucci had like two forms of hybrid. One that was like super buff, and the other one was like skinny. Right now, what I'm seeing in the end of the chapter, Kaido looks really, really like a buff form, and his legs look like actual dragon legs. So, and even his nose looks significantly different from the last time we seen his hybrid form. Even in this chapter, his nose looks different. So he looks more of a dragon more than human. It's just that he's on his legs and has hands. So I'm not sure if like this is a different hybrid form. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. In a last attempt to have one last shot at Kaido with Gear 4, Luffy, Gomu Gomu no, and Kaido roaring thunder, and then the CP0 agent appears and holds Luffy's shoulder, and Luffy takes a blow to the face and I'm not sure if he's knocked out or not, but I hope he's not. And we see a beautiful double page spread of, as it's written, a rush of emotions, where we first see Kaido, who was very angry. Then he remembers the same thing that happened with Odin is happening here. And we see like a very terrifyingly sad face of Kaido, where he is sad and shocked at the same time and doesn't know how to react at what just happened. And we all know what happened the last time someone interfered between a fight that Kaido is involved with. And they were dead, so yeah, so I guess the CP0 member he's finished now. But what a shocking turn of events. Like from a one-on-one head-to-head fight, which is like really closely matched, as both hit blow for blow, to this it's very shocking. And even looking at the double page spread, the difference in Kaido's face before hitting Luffy and after is beautifully drawn. I can't believe some people say that Oda's art is bad. This is a really, really, really good chapter. Not good chapter, a great chapter, an amazing chapter. And I guess I was wrong again, but I'm not mad that I was wrong. Makes sense, I underestimated Kaido, the strongest creature in the world. He should have future sight, he just doesn't spam it as Katakuri. Like I said, has beautiful choreography in the fight, beautiful art, Luffy will get back up, but he won't have a haki for 10 minutes. I don't know what will he do. Will he awaken his devil fruit? We have been getting a lot of hints about a certain devil fruit, and Kaido even acknowledging that rubber shouldn't be able to do all this stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot, and check out this AMV that I made. This is Emo, and bye bye.